Hi, my name is Storms Divided and welcome to a video on Ulala Idle Adventure, and this one is going to be a remake of my original Hunter Guide. Okay, so this video is going to be on the Hunter, like my last Hunter Guide, but in this one, I am improving what I was talking about. I'm going to give more information on it, and I'm going to make it make sense. Because in my last video, I was I wasn't explaining really what I was talking about. And you guys probably didn't understand what I was talking about. So I'm going to improve and remake it. Because it was probably very confusing. And I was sick at the time, and I was taking medicine, and it was making me tired when I made the video. So I was all over the place. But the first thing I want to talk about is how you are a hunter. You chose the class because you want to do damage. You want to be the DPS. So be the DPS. You're not the person with health. You don't have health. You are not allowed to have health as a hunter. You are supposed to have damage. So with your attributes, as a hunter, put most of your points into agility to increase your attack damage. Maybe put a little bit into stamina / health. Maybe put a little bit into that. But mostly agility. Because you want to do as much damage as you possibly can as a hunter. And also put some in attack as well. Or crit. Because crit, what I'm going to tell you about in a second with the skills that I'm going to talk about, crit will make those skills do insane damage. So you want to get your crit up. So now, what else I'm going to talk about is the skills. Over here. Now, this setup of skills that I have, I would prefer it because you keep yourself alive with it and you dish out a lot of damage at the same time. So, let me explain the skills. Aspect of the Eagle. It says it commands a hawk to heal you. I wish it did call it a hawk and the hawk heals you when it attacks. It doesn't do that. So, you shoot an arrow with Aspect of the Eagle. It hits the boss. And I'm guessing for however much damage you really deal with the attack, it heals you for a certain percent of how much damage you did. Over 10 seconds. So it is generally a really good healing skill. Because at the beginning of the fight, the boss, 9 times out of 10, has unleashed an OP attack on you, and your team's low, and you're kicking it back up to speed while healing yourself, you know? And then with Thunder Armor Shot, second skill, this ability is an absolute monster. Now, this deals 469% plus 22,644 damage. And the skill ignores 20% of the enemy's armor. That's OP, especially in legendary form. So you want to make sure you have this skill in the bag. Please, if you don't use my setup, at least use this skill. Because you will thank me in the long run. This skill's amazing. But now for Flying Arrow, the third skill. This skill isn't really all that. I mean, it does decent damage when you fire it. It's not necessarily wasted time when it comes to damage, but healing. The thing does great when it comes to healing. Because by the time you get to your third skill, the boss beater unleashed another attack that deals a lot of damage. And by the time that happens, you're going to use Flying Arrow. And Flying Arrow is going to heal you for most of your HP. It's around 10 to 12,000 HP. It's really good. It's like having a healer. Literally, it's basically having a personal healer in your pocket. Shaped as an arrow that you're firing at the enemy. But let's move on to the next skill. Scatter Arrow. I mean, not Scatter Arrow, Scatter Shot. This skill is not bad. It's literally like right under Sun Armor Shot when it comes to damage. Because this skill, as you can see, does a lot of damage. And it removes 3 buffs from the boss. Any buff the boss has applied, it will remove it, and it can only remove up to 3. Now, upon successful removal of these buffs, it will increase the damage of the shot by 10%. Now, I don't know if this stacks, or if for every buff that is canceled on the boss, it increases the attack by 10%, like for every buff that is displaced, or it just increases it by 10%. But I know it does a lot of damage. If you have any information on that, comment down below, and I'll make sure to put it in my next video on Ulala Idle Adventure. But now, for a third thing, Clatter cards. For the Clatter cards, I absolutely recommend you using the Giant Jaw, Plane, Mountain Range, and Volcano. Because Volcano is going to be really good for getting you that crit. This is just going to increase your overall damage by 5%. And this will increase your damage by 20%. And max 60%. Like, oh my god. Ridiculous. Now this, I don't even want to read all that, but you can pause it right here and you can read this. But it gives you a lot more damage as well. And I would also recommend this ability right here, or not ability, but more like effect. While entering the rainforest or battlefield, the rainforest card gives you plus 12% HP. As a hunter, you need that HP. And then, when HP falls below 25%, it will heal you for 40% of the pet's symbiosis within 3 seconds. But it can only be triggered once, but that will keep you alive, I guarantee you. That will save you for when the boss is like one shot, and the boss is casting a skill, and the boss is literally about to kill you, and then bam, that activates, and you're alive a teeny bit longer, and you save the day. Amazing. Let me see if I can get lucky here. Nope, not even close. Okay, great. Well, yeah, make sure you, with these cards, you collect a lot of them. Because I don't know if you watched my Clatter guide, my Clatter card guide or not. I'll put in the link in the description below for it. But with Clatter cards, in order to get one card to a 2-star, you have to collect 3 of it. And then to get a 3-star card, you need to have 3 2-star cards to get 1 card to a 3-star. I know it's a lot. It takes a lot of time. Like, I don't, they should honestly change it down to 2 just to make it reasonable, but I don't know. And for, I'm almost positive my final thing here, cooking. Very simple. Once you start up the game every day, just to really help out your team, you know, go to cooking, find yourself a meal that gives you plus attack damage in it, you know, hour duration right here. With this, it could give you a 1% through 15% attack damage for 1 hour. Now, I would recommend that you try this a few times and get like the highest rarity you possibly want. Like, there we go, top class, plus 10% attack. Like, give you the highest rarity you want. But if you don't have resources like that, or you're just simply trying to save up for that really cool pet you want, there's no problem with pushing it off or anything. You can just go ahead and save it up or something. Like, ooh, armor plus 5% for an hour? Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's see here, what else can I get? Huh. Maybe I want to get more HP. Oh wow. Oh man, look at that. I just got plus 3% HP. Wow. That you can do that on a daily basis. Or just every hour really. And give yourself that buff. There's no problem with that. Because in the end, it's going to help your team out a lot. But now, I'm just going to show you with all these skills put together, what they do for you. And I'll be quiet for this time being. Now, I don't know if you just saw that right there, but the scatter shot. Okay, so the boar king gives itself a buff where it grows larger, right? And gives an increased attack damage. Scatter shot, just put that guy down to size. Instantly. That was just a little showing of what scatter shot actually does in action. So you don't be like, what buffs are being removed? What does it look like? How do I know if it's actually working? Oh, that was a perfect example right there. I'll show it again just so you see it better. Bam. See how he just shrunk? Because of scatter shot. Sat him down. What up? That's gonna be it for this video. And actually, we are missing one teammate on our team. If you do want to join, you do have to be a mage or a healer, like a shaman or a mage. Like if you are playing on one of those classes and you are level 50, at least level 50, I will let you in on the team. Now, here's the name of the team and stuff. And you can go ahead. I'll change it to private. If you want to join, this is going to be the password. 1111. Bam. If you want to join, just type in that password and type in the team name, and bam, you're in here. Now only one can join. So if you really want to join, make sure you're the first. I've been Scrums Divided. Peace out.